versatile running back. There's a lot.
The Eagles offense ready to go here in front of the home faithful. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he'll take this one up over the 20 to the 21-yard line. We take a look at his numbers on the ground last week. North of 100 yards, the 2 scores. And, you know, you got to give a lot of credit to the O-line. We talked a lot about him, but offensive line was good too.
They're obviously in sync with each other, whether it's zone blocking, power running game, no matter what. He understands how to read them and find the creases that they provide.
Only a yard there on the keeper, and that's going to leave him with a third down. You talk about this Washington defense. This crew against the pass, issues at times, ranked number 24, Charles, in the NFL.
They're in the bottom 10 in the league. I mean, when you look at their talent, you would think that they'd be much better. Overall, I don't think there's any question you'd have to say that they've underachieved.
No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave them with a fourth down. So opening drive, 3 straight runs, unable to pick up the first.
I know the fans want to see first downs, but guess what? The coaches have reasons for what they're doing. Sometimes they've scripted it. And some of these runs, while they haven't been successful now,
so back onto the field, here come the Eagles for their second drive. Now, early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game, but I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally, because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated, because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice. But at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
From the 29, Hurts. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. So the screen good for only 2. Now it's third down. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. On third and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And he fires one, but incomplete.
That looks like it's going to be 2 empty possessions now to start this football game. I think they're going to have to sit down and talk about what worked for.
Philadelphia's offense ready to go again. Not only are they in search of their first score, they're in search of their first down in this ball game as they come up 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Jamin Davis there to bring him down. Here's 2nd and 10.
At the 10-yard line.
Back to throw. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. It's a gain of 13 and a first down for Philadelphia.
63.
And they'll run on the inside handoff. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 21-yard line.
On 2nd and 11 now. Hurts is going to find his running back. It's complete. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
Hey, let's go.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. And this will not be enough. On 3rd and 5, he only gets 3.
Brought down at the 30-yard line. A gain of 3.
Philadelphia getting set to take the field.
Great, set.
Back to throw now in his own end zone. A quick throw there is incomplete.
I tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence. Haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, it's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
Hands it off out of the gun. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Facing the prospect of a punt from their own end zone, they need some cushion. Let's see what they can do on 3rd down. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. The Commanders going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. The Eagles offense going to take over late in this first half. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. Got an anxious moment or two there, but they do get him down. First down now, but that clock rolling. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
On the pickup. 2nd and 6.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Hurts. And that one off the mark behind him. Incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. This time they stay on the ground, and they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with 4th down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens. And likely time for one final play here in the half, so they will go for it on 4th down. It's complete. Swings it out to his running back. He cannot wiggle free. They stop him at the line on 4th down. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And Washington will take control of the football in great field position. The Eagles ready to go on offense to begin quarter number 3. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well, and they've kept them around in this game. Now, they got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground. maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
And he'll scratch out a yard up to the 30, and that's all.
A big part of a middle linebacker's job is being able to take on blocks and then go make plays. But the best ones, they have those big guys in front of them playing defensive line that hold blockers off of them and allow them to flow sideline to sideline and make the big hits.
Losing 2 yards that time, and now it's 4th down. Here comes Eagle offense now as they get set to take over here.
Great, set.
They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he's got it across the midfield stripe and into Washington territory. A good run there on 1st down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Set.
They'll look to throw. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he's got the 1st down before being taken down at the 46. And quickly, they get to the line. On 1st down, Hurts. This short throw caught by Goddard. So the completion good for 7 there. And it's 2nd down. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Here's a handoff out of the gun. And this won't be enough to pick up the 1st. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
37-yard line. A 2-yard pickup.
They'll look to throw for it on 3rd and 1. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. Give him the 3rd down conversion, 5 yards on the play.
As an unbiased observer, I think it would have been interesting to see what they would have done if they hadn't gotten the 1st down there. But since they did, I guess the point is moot.
And they're right there in that middle ground, field goal range, punt, go for it. But as you said, they picked it up.
Boy, that was certainly well-read defensively. And the key to any screenplay is space to work. And there was none to be found there. And they tackle him for just a short gain.
Smith will come in motion right. Hurts with a little pop pass on the jet sweep. He'll be stopped short of the 25. The nice move couldn't free him. A nice play design there with the touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all week in practice. They drilled on the play, then they drilled him.
Now on 3rd down, that pass knocked down in the backfield and incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone.
They run the option here on 1st and 10. And able to fight forward inside the 15 to the 13. He'll pick up 7 there on the 1st down keeper.
Oh, man, that wasn't far from breaking in a big way into the secondary. Read option, quarterback kept it. And while he didn't get a 1st down, he did get a nice chunk of yardage. Only a nice tackle prevented it from maybe going all the way.
And the Eagles are going to be set up with a 1st and goal here as the tackle made at the 9. It'll be 1st and goal when we come back. And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. It's the Eagles behind on the scoreboard, but with the football here as we start the 4th quarter. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. 2nd and goal from inside the 5.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
They'll set up a throw. This is caught. And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1. Only 3 yards there on the completion. That'll lead to a 3rd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he's in. Touchdown, Eagles. A great play there with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Eagles have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. Here's a toss coming right. But he will not get in here. He stopped up short of the goal. The Eagles just about set to go to work on offense. And you sense the tide turning. They scored, then their defense forced the punt, and now a chance to ultimately take the lead here late. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. Line of scrimmage, the 28 now as they come up on 2nd and a couple. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he'll get a couple up to the 29.
Oftentimes we praise an offense for their variety of being able to hit people with the run in the pass. But in this game, how about what we're seeing from the safeties? They are all over the field. Doesn't matter if they threw it or if they're trying to run it.
I don't think we've ever awarded an MVU, most valuable unit, but you're right, it might go to them in this game.
I like that, MVU. Well done.
And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
What can they come up with here? It's 3rd and 7. He'll look to throw. And he goes out right around the 39. He got out of bounds. That's a good thing, but still short of the 1st.
And now, since this brings up 4th down, the defensive play caller, grab your nerves, because now you don't want to be so amped up that you give them a 1st down by getting out of your lanes, but you also don't want to just lay back and let them have it easily.
And he is going to have an Eagles 1st down as they wind up getting 4 there on 4th and 1. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started.
He's brought down back at the 40-yard line.
Back to throw. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48.
Short gain, last 2 plays. Who you think's excited about that?
Absolutely. This defense, they're saying go right ahead with those. Here's 3rd down at 5. Hurts going to keep it running right. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. Boy, you know, some plays you can just sort of tell they're not going to work from the start, and that was one of them right there.
Yeah, I mean, he had every option taken away, and so all that was left for him to do was to try and keep it himself, but even he knew that he had nowhere to go.
They're going on 4th down with Hurts. And it's going to be batted down, and will go the other way with a football. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and this 11-play drive is going to lead to nothing. Well, you really can't ask for much more than what we just had here.
I ain't tripping, this is easy. Got 'em excited to meet me. I got diamonds, you got CZs. Wake up, get to it, and repeat. Hey, I ain't hearing nothing haters say. Let them talk about us. My whole crew is about 100 deep. Gotta walk around it. I kill it and then I walk away. Put the chalk around it. I just get low key and watch them talk about it. I'm in New York and we finna get loose. Squeeze the big apple and give me the juice.
Gotta get